Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to Selenium Python training program. Today we are going to study about the reporting. So what exactly the reporting means? See guys, whenever we execute our test cases, see such kind of a status passed or failed, such kind of a messages we were seeing in this terminal or console with which we can say that the test script is passed or failed. But whenever you are working on a real-time applications, we need to share the execution reports. Okay, we need to share execution reports to the customer stating that how many cases got executed, among which how many got a passed and how many got a failed. Such kind of a detailed execution report we need to generate. In order to generate such report in Python, we have two different options. Of course, we do have a few more options which we will be studying moving further. But for now, these are the two different options which we have. One is a HTML test reporter, and the second one is a Python PyCharm default reporting system. So let us see the explicit report, which is a HTML test runner report. So I'm directly going here, and we do have a reference link for this. So open this reference link on this browser. Okay, so whenever we open this reference link, see here HTML test runner, you have to install this component explicitly. So open my command prompt first of all and see whether this HTML runner is there in my list or not. So I used a pip list, so it will be displaying the list of all the packages available. So HTML test runner is not there. So I'm using pip install HTML test runner, and I executed this one. So whenever I am executing my test script, whenever I am executing this command in a command line, it's taking a few seconds and successfully installed this package. To cross check, I'm using a pip underscore list again, and it should display this one. See, HTML test runner got a display. Good enough. This website is having a complete documentation about this HTML test runner. So if you observe, they have a given a sample unit test here, and at the end they have a given test runner equal to HTML test runner and the output directory. Once after you install this reporter, you have to import this one HTML test reporter in your test script. Along with that, you just need to define this line in your test scripts. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is the previously unit test script, whatever I have created is a unit test 6. Copy the unit test script 6 and paste it again. So I'm just pasting it again. Sorry, I would like to paste that one with a name as unit test 7. Okay, unit test 7 I have created. And okay, unit test 7 I have created, and in this unit test 7 on the top, as per the documentation, import HTML. What is the reporter name? We need to do here import HTML test runner. So go back here. So HTML test runner. So go to this one and cross check here, import a HTML test runner. So for me, the importer is throwing an error message and it is suggesting me to install the package. Just install that particular package, and after few seconds, I can use this. Okay, it will take a few seconds to complete the installation. Install package fail, error occurred during this installation. Okay, so what I would like to do right now means go to file, go to settings, and under the settings, so here it should prompt the HTML test runner, which is not populating. Select this one, and here HTML test runner, select this one, install this package. So whenever I am trying to install this package, it will take a few seconds to install this one. Let it install. See, package installed successfully. Close this one. I can see there is a HTML test runner here, and automatically on the top this error message is not displaying. Now here I need to add a one more line, which is as per this script to generate a report. Copy this line, go back to your editor, add it here. And even if you would like to pass multiple parameters, I can define a verbosity equal to 2. So I no need to define like this in a separate line. I can use this line and I can generate it. Okay. And then what I would like to do right now here is test runner object. We are asking it to create a report in this directory. For now, what I am doing means let me create a folder. So new directory with the name as reports within our project, and copy the path of this particular file and specify the path here. Okay, directly the path here specified. Okay, one second. Somehow I missed this. Right click, copy the path, absolute path, copy it, place it here. And we know we have to replace it with the forward slash. So the path, whichever it might be, I have to replace it with a forward slash. I just replaced it with a forward slash. That's it. Nothing more than that I have done here. Okay, I just created this one. Now, what I am doing right now means let me try to run my script. And guys, if you observe, this script contains two tests. One is a login, and another one is this one, which is performing a account creation option. And I don't want to wait this much time. The reason is this time I don't want to perform the second test case. So my intention is my first test script should execute successfully and my second test script should fail. So right click, run this a unit test. So it will take a few seconds to complete this a test script. Let us see. So the browser is launching. It will try to log in into an application. Before executing the second test, it will wait for some time. And then in the second test, it will try to identify the frame or the menu item. As the menu is not there, it will definitely fail. My test will be failing out over there, my second test. Okay, so let us see this completely. Run one test and so console looking for the Chrome driver file not found. Okay, process existed, finished. Okay, let me try to refresh. Okay, let me try to refresh my project once and see whether something is captured here or not. See, report is not captured. Okay, report is not captured here. See users reports. Okay, so let me open up my test script in the command prompt. So show in the Explorer and open this one in the command prompt. And I know Python space unit test 7. Let me try to execute my test script from the command prompt and see whether it is executing or not. See, my ultimate objective is it should generate a report. For that purpose itself, I have installed this plugin and I am trying to execute my test script. See, test A login, it's executing, and then for the create user an error get occurred. Yeah, I know that particular error. So here it should throw error, failed one error. I know it got a fail and generating a HTML report. Yes, in this folder, it generated a report with this particular name. My test case, it created a file with a name as a date time stamp. So within the examples, you do have a reports folder and it is having this date time stamp report HTML. Right click on that. Okay, right click on that or right click, open with a Chrome browser. Whenever you open that with a Chrome browser, this is how it is displaying. Unit test results. You have executed this at this time and the total duration is 7 seconds and you executed two tests, one is passed and one is failed. I know why it got a fail. The reason is the login page is not there. Definitely it should throw an no such element exception. See, no such element exception got a display here in a detailed way. When we trigger it from the command prompt, I got this report. That's it. So this is the way how to generate this particular reports. Good enough. And then see, if you observe all my unit test cases, whatever I have created are there in the unit test folder. Whenever you perform a right click operation on a unit test folder, see there is an option run a unit tests in this folder. Okay, whenever I choose that particular option, it will try to execute the test present in that particular folder. Okay, so that's fine. This is the second way how you need to execute the unit test. But whichever the option you want, you just choose that particular test and right click and execute it. Automatically all the tests will be executed, and a detailed test execution report it will generate, and we can see that particular report. So this is the first way how to generate a report using the HTML runner. And the second one is PyCharm is also having a default option in order to generate a report. So within the PyCharm, see here, let me highlight the place where we can see the reports. So here we do have a list of options. See here, we do have a list of options. Among that, whenever we mouse over on that, see here, import a test from file, and here export a test results. Click on the second option. So whenever you exported the test results, this is the file name it is asking, and this is the folder it is asking. So I want to go to my reports folder itself. So whichever the report might be, I just want to navigate everything into that reports itself. Click on an OK. And if you switch to that particular folder, this is a test report which it got generated. And when I open that, see, one test got a fail, and the reason behind the failure, everything it will be displaying here. So this is the way how can we configure a test script in PyCharm, PyCharm editor. Okay, how can we trigger a report from a PyCharm editor? So depending on our need, we can execute the scripts and we can see the report. See, let me run my unit test 7 once again, and see it's launching a browser. And once the script got executed, let me reproduce this step once again. Okay, so that we can see whether the report is generating or not. So in the PyCharm, so my test script is trying to execute, and then okay, that's fine. My script got executed, and I have it closed in my browser too. And then here from these options, export the test result in the reports folder, click on OK. And if you have a look into the folder, this is the file which it got generated. Double click on that file, the detailed report it got executed. Okay, see, one got a passed and one got a failed. The reason why earlier it was not executed means earlier we executed the script from the command prompt. That's the reason it doesn't have a more details about it. As this time we executed the script from the PyCharm editor, it is displaying here. Total two tests got executed, one got failed and one got passed. This is the failed test, and this is the pass test. You can find a more details about it, and why it got a fail and all other details you can find it out over here. Okay, so this is the way how to see a different types of reports, and depending on your need, you can use any one of these reports in your projects. Cool. That's all I have, guys. Thank you.